Hello everyone, my name is Vidhanpandya. I'm going to present to you some of the new features which are available in the latest release of Saptarishis Astrologer's desk in this video. This release contains a lot of new features, and some of the key important features that you will find in this release are listed here on this screen. And I'm going to take you through all of these features one by one so that you know where to find them and what are the uses and what are the importance of these features too. The first and the foremost, we have made changes to the transit modules. So let me walk you through what changes are being made available to you. So there are two major things that you will find. One is the major transit, and then second is how to change the transit date easily. So if you open any chart, let's say I want to open chart of now here, what you will find is that there is something called as major transit on the left hand side of the screen. So once you click on the major transit, it will tell you what are the major transits going on in this particular chart. So here, this is the natal chart. All the planets in black are the natal planet. And then you have planets in red, which are the transit planet. Now here you'll be able to see in a snapshot what are the key or what are the karmic planets indicating in this chart at this moment. What more is included here is that if you want to navigate through this, like if you want to see right now Saturn is in Aquarius sign, but if I want to change and if I click on next, then it tells me the dates when the Saturn moves to the Pisces sign, what is going to be the position of other slow moving planets. So as you see, Saturn is in Pisces, and then Rahu also moves in Pisces, and these are the dates between which Saturn and Rahu will be in the sign of Pisces. So between March and May of 2025, we will see these two planets are in the same sign. But now let's see if I want to see when this conjunction is going to end. So I can click on next, and then it tells me that, okay, Rahu will move in the Aquarius sign starting 30th of May 2025. And then it also tells me at during that time what will be the position of other slow moving planets. So in that way, if I have to research like what are the transits of the major planets, and if I want to go back into the time or go forward into the time to see where these planets are in the transit and upcoming transits, this is my screen. This is the page where I will go. The other changes that we have made to the transit module is you will also find a new option. Using this option, you can change the transit date easily. Like, let's say if I want to um, move between months, right? So you have 25th of August 2024. If I click on the plus sign, I get to see the transit position of the planet on 25th of September 2024. Likewise, I can navigate forward and backward in both directions. And you can do this for year, date, month, week, 15 days, 3 months, 6 months. All of these options are available to you. So these are the changes which we saw in the transit module. Second is the Mandi calculation options. Mandi is one of the Upgrahas. We all know Mandi is one of the Upgrahas, and then it is the Upgraha of Saturn. It is also known as the son of Saturn. Now there are multiple calculations. There are multiple ways to calculate the position of the Mandi, and there are obviously differences of opinion as to how the calculation of Mandi is to be calculated. So what we have done here is that if you go to our preferences section, you will find that there are calculation options available for calculating the position of the Mandi. Now, there are three options which are available. One is default, which kind of matches with the calculation which is implemented in Jagannath Hora and other software. And then you have Kerala fix, and then you have Kerala based on sunrise time. Now, Kerala fix is a method which is, again, both Kerala fix and Kerala based on sunrise time. These both methods are coming from Kerala astrologer, traditional Kerala astrologers, and they follow this method of calculating the position of the Mandi. Now, Kerala fix is based on the concept of fixed time for sunrise and fixed time for sunset. So the position is calculated based on the 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. So that is called as the day for you. And then the 6 p.m. time after 6 p.m. in the evening till 6 a.m. in the morning is referred to as the night for calculating the position of Mandi. So this is like a rule of thumb kind of thing. It does not matches with the sunrise position of the planet. So that's why you have this option in which we are going to be much more precise, much more accurately will know the sunrise time, and based on the sunrise time we'll calculate the Dinman, Ratriman, and then based on that we'll be able to calculate the position of the Mandi. So these are the three options which are available to you. If you want to modify the calculations and modify the options of calculating the position of the Mandi, you can always do that. Then we have also included the Combust planet. Now, Combust planets are, we all know planets will get Combust if they are closer to the sun, right? Now, now you can find these details in the app also, in the astrologer's desk app. So let me give you an example how to find it, where to find. So if I open the chart of Mr. Rajiv Gandhi, and if I go to the divisional chart screen, what you will notice here is that after Jupiter, there is an asterisk which is placed. And this asterisk is telling you whether a planet is combust or not. So since we can see that the difference between the degree of sun, which is 3 degree, and the degree of Jupiter, which is 12 degree, is this is within the range of Jupiter combustion. So that's why the Jupiter is combust in this chart, and that's why the asterisk is indicated. Asterisk is placed next to Jupiter. This is telling us that the Jupiter is combust in this chart. So this is where you will find the whether a planet is combust or not, and you, if you see the asterisk, that is the pointer to you mentioning that if a planet is combust or not. Then let's talk about Navamsha Prashna. So a lot of people are interested in Prashna astrology, Horary astrology. And what we have also enabled in the app is a feature which allows you to see or change the ascendant of your Prashna horoscope based on the Navamsha number, numerical Navamsha as they call it. So in order to do that, you need to go to the open chart screen, and under the Prashna module is where you will find this option, which allows you to change the ascendant based on the numerical Navamsha. So let's say if somebody is asking me a question, and then I ask that person, give me a number between 1 and 108, then that person gives me a number which is 54, and I can just click on the 54, and then this is the rotated chart based on the Navamsha number that is being provided to me. So if somebody says, okay, Navamsha number is that number is 54, that means this is the ascendant from which I should evaluate the query of the questionnaire. So this is something which is very useful. I've seen people using this Navamsha Prashna feature very extensively for their Prashna Hurari readings. So if you are one of those people, then this is where you'll find this option. Now let's talk about feature number 5, special points in basic info. So let me open a chart. Let me open a celebrity chart. We'll probably go back to. All right. So this is the chart of Donald Trump. And then what I was saying is that in the basic info section, we've also updated and added more points under the special points. Here, we've included planets in Pushkar Navamsha, planets in Vishnavamsha, planets in Sarvdrishkon, and then you have Beach and Kshetrisputa. So these are the new additions which we have recently added on this section. There are no planets in Vishnavamsha, there are no planets in Sarvdrikhna, and then this is the Beach and the Kshetrisputa values for this particular chart. Moving on, we've also included a brand new module on remedies. So here you will find remedies of all the planets, all the 9 planets. So in order to go to the remedies, you'll have to click on Learn, and under Learn section, you will have section for remedies, and it is giving you remedies of all the 9 planets. For example, Sun is selected by default. Now you can see you have mantra, how many quantity of mantra jap has to be done. There are Vedic mantras, Tantric or Bij mantras. Then you have short Vedic mantra, you have Sun Gayatri mantra, Puranic mantra, and then Jain mantra, and then Lal Kitab remedies and gemstone and all the other details. So all these details are available for all the planets, and they are, I believe they are very easy because these remedies are very much required, and then all these details are given on your fingertips, and you can choose to suggest the remedies which you want your clients to follow depending on Desh Kal Patra. If somebody can chant mantras, you have so many mantras being listed here. Depending on the faith also, you can choose different mantras, and then there are Lal Kitab remedies, there are stone remedies, and then all these things are kind of included here. So again, this remedies section is available under the Learn menu. You'll find this remedies section, and then you can choose whichever planet remedies you are looking for, and it will give you the remedies for that planet. Moving on number 7, we have planet in houses, and then we have Mandi predictions. So we all know there are, under report section, you'll find remedies for a lot of planets. Under report section, you will find a lot of reports, and one of the report that you will find is the planets in houses report. Under this report, it gives you the predictions based on the placement of planet in various houses. So for example, for this particular chart, Sun is in the 10th house. So what is the meaning of Sun in the 10th house as per the basics is kind of listed here. And same thing for Mandi is also available for the first time. So you can see the results of placement of Mandi in the 12th house is available for this chart. And this is what classics have said about the position of Mandi in the 12th house. Then you have brand new theme. There is something called as white theme which we've introduced, and you probably saw it also um, on my screen. So once you go to preferences, you'll be able to see different theme options, and the first option that you will see is the white theme. So if you want to try out this new theme, you can always do that by selecting the white theme. I like it, and I'm sure you will also like it. And then you have something called as Navamsha dashboard. So on this Navamsha dashboard, let me open a chart, and then we'll go to the Navamsha dashboard. So once you open a chart, you'll see on the left hand side there is something called as Navamsha. It's a brand new module. We've been working on this on the sidelines, and what you'll see here is a lot of details about the Navamsha. Again, this is about the Navamsha progression and Navamsha progression um, for the year and for the months also. So all these details are included here, and then you also have Navamsha Dreshkon. So these are the important Navamsha positions and the Dreshkon positions. And then you have planets in Pushkar Navamsha, what planets are in Pushkar Navamsha, results of rising Navamsha, what are the predictions based on results of rising Navamsha, and then if there are any planets in the fifth Navamsha, those planets will also be listed here. And then you have predictions based on the planets in the Navamsha of another planet. So Sun is, for example, in this chart, Sun is in Virgo. So what does the position of Sun in Virgo Navamsha means is listed here. Similarly, Mercury in this chart is in Aquarius Navamsha. So what is the meaning of Mercury in the Aquarius Navamsha is described here, right? So in that way, you'll be able to see the results of 7 planets in different Navamsha. And this is all from the classics. So this is your changes to the Navamsha dashboard, and then you have something called as upcoming birthdays. So if you are on the open chart screen, what you will also notice is there is a list of upcoming birthdays. This is telling me, okay, out of all the charts that I have, what are the upcoming birthdays? What are the charts for which the birthday is approaching in next 15 days? So if I can see the name and I can see the date on which the birthday is occurring. And if I want to click on it, it will open it up for me. The chart will open up. So that is what we are trying to do here, is that it should allow you to see whose birthdays are coming, and you should be able to open those charts and see what is coming up for these clients in the near future. And then the last one I want to talk about is the chat support. So now we have a new chat option available. So here on the bottom right of the screen, you'll see this icon, and you can use this icon to kind of send us a message. If you have any questions or concern, you can always type in here, and this will reach us via email, and we'll be able to get back to you for any of your questions or concerns. So these are some of the key features that we have included in the latest release of Saptarishis Astrologer's Desk app. And as always, if you have any question, feel free to type in the comment section below. And thanks for listening. Bye.